July's oracle card for the month or timeless oracle reading. If you're catching the shorter form, I will link this entire video with the astro highlights and luna notes for July at the end. Thank you very much for visiting, and feel free to give this video a like if you enjoy, or check out some more collective readings in my Divine With Me playlist. Alright, enough business. This is Ellie, by the way, in case I didn't mention that. So I have one card here that wanted to come out from the Medicine Heart Oracle. Let me just read into this real quick, and then we'll see what comes up. Alright, I will use as descriptive audio as possible. This is a rectangular oracle card. It has the art of Alana Fairchild on it, which I love. Alana Fairchild, and yeah, this is the Pocket Panda edition, which is appropriate because this card I pulled has two panda bears on the side, each side of a woman. And again, it's not gender restrictive, okay? So it's a woman appearing person. One panda on her left side, we're going to use femme pronouns just for brevity here. It's the panda on her left side. It would be her right side if you were standing next to her, but looking at her. The left side, this panda is looking straight ahead with a slight smile on its face. And then there's bamboo between the cheek of the panda and the woman, and it's like bamboo leaves. And then on her other side is the other panda on the right, but it's kind of looking off to the side. It looks like it's thinking about other things, we'll say. And something very adorable about this card is both ears of the pandas that are by her head make it look like she's almost got Mickey Mouse ears or panda ears herself. I'm getting the sense of being in unity and spirit with this panda, this black and white, majestic creature. She's got her eyes closed. She is a darker tone woman. She's got her eyes closed, and on her forehead looks like this almost like sacred geometry markings. She has dark, straight, sleeked hair down. And on the sides of her cheeks, two on the left, two on the right, are some marsupials. Oh, what are these little guys called? They're the red pandas, yeah. These cute little guys. So she's got like a pack of red pandas, and they're nestled underneath the mama pandas. I'm getting very maternal vibes, and also this is Cancer season right now, so we have a lot of maternal energies in the environment. These pandas are like surrounding her, and they're kind of looking up and around, and it's like they're all kind of just there together as a pack. Very serene. Sensing very cool climate. In the very distant background, there's like almost a teal blue coloration. And around her neck, her hair kind of crosses back and forth over her throat. Pandas, to me, I know that, I guess they could be dangerous like any other creature in the wild, but my interpretation of them is that they are very intelligent, they're very loving, and they're very nurturing. And they're freaking adorable. And of course, bamboo is something they tend to eat, which is a very watery, succulent plant, which humans can eat as well. It's a very versatile material, kind of like hemp. It can be used for practically everything. speaking of cooling down, actually bamboo fiber can actually help you cool down. So if you're a hot sleeper, bamboo sheets are amazing, let me tell you. So I'm really picking up here for the collective, you know, stay calm, cool, collected. Be around those that make you feel nurtured and held and supported. Like these two pillars of the pandas right behind her yet next to her. It's like it's all enveloping her. And it's almost like they are the portal to the mother, which could be the divine mother, it could be Mother Earth, it could be the internal mother, it could be the projected mother, it could be the mother in society, it could be the archetype, right? But she very much looks like a maiden or a very young mother. Finding new ways to be a pillar of strength in your community, finding new ways to show nurturance. Again, this can be done with acts of service in your community. Of course, you don't have to, but we were talking about that in the ASTRO video earlier. It's interesting, the red pandas, it's like none of them are really looking at each other, but they're all kind of aware of each other. So this could also represent to me like grounding psychic senses and sense of community for those of you that are working in the 5D. This could be about finding your soul tribe, even though you may not be physically close to them, that there is always a portal, a gateway, perhaps the 8-8 or 7-7 portal. 7 is a number of deep spirituality, about spirit. It's also rules the 7th house, which is about partnerships. And interestingly enough, it rules Libra, and the moon is in Libra today. So there is strong Libran energies, focus on partnerships of all kind. She does have these two pandas. Partnering for a cause that brings relief to others could be something significant. Perhaps some of you work on a larger scale with philanthropy. That'll be coming up strong with the full moon in Aquarius in August for sure. It's also about finding peace no matter where we are in our environment and who's around us. Knowing that we are self and contained within ourselves. Because again, nurturance isn't just about how others treat us, it's about how we treat ourselves. And our peace is just as important as being a part of the world, right? There's a way to be a part of it, but also be at one with yourself at the same time. And for those of you that struggle with emotional regulation, we talked about in the Astro part of this video, the full form, that we're talking about nurturance, we're talking about how all this Cancer energy with being in Cancer season and the new moon in Cancer having just happened, and also Jupiter going into Cancer for the next year, expanding on these emphasis on these traits, emphasizing these traits, right? So for some of you, it's about staying calm, cool, and collected no matter who's around you, and knowing that there are more people to support you than I think you know. It also makes me think that our spirit guides and our soul family and all our soul tribe and our ancestors are always around us, and all you got to do is slow down to tap in. Whether you consider yourself psychic or not, this is something that anybody can develop. I believe that everybody and a lot of other intuitives, psychics, mediums, empaths, etc. can agree on is that most people believe that everybody has this capacity within our consciousness, right? If you are a conscious being. And meditation is a great way to do that. Going inward. For some of you, this I just got the energy of a retreat. Perhaps some of you are thinking about going to a meditation or yoga or spiritual retreat for the summer, if you are in the summer months. Some of you on the other side of the world are in winter months. Or perhaps you're thinking of traveling to somewhere where it is summer if you are living, to get out of the winter dreariness, to nurture your soul. That's possible too. Beautiful. It's like one of these pandas looking forward and the other one's looking off to the horizon. So it's like you can be in two places at once and not be chaotic, because she looks very peaceful here. It's like you can focus on what's in front of you. You can feel into something and be a part of a bigger whole, but you can also keep your eye off into the distance and appreciate what hasn't even come yet by gratitude, right? The more peaceful you are, the more you're able to regulate your emotions, the more gratitude you have, which brings more abundance. And we were talking about the 8-8 Lionsgate portal and the ASTRO part of this long form read. So now I am going to turn it over and see what it has to say. Number 20. 20 could be a synchronistic number for you. You could be 20. The 20th of the month could be significant. Could be somebody's birthday. Also reduces to the number 2. So again, back to partnerships. That's the other number that rules partnerships, right? Like the 7th house. 0 is infinite possibility, oneness with spirit. Partnering with endless possibilities in spirit. It can also represent a huge level up or 2 levels up in your energy. So some of you could be experiencing ascensions at this time. If you are going through an awakening, you will love my style of tarot, because I really dive into the collective, especially those in the community who are going through spiritual awakenings or ascensions. And I am a spiritual guide, so I do get into that. You might like that. If not, disregard. So this card has a tricky name, but I believe in trying. So if I butcher it, I apologize, but I'm going to do my best. Nigalya, Ponya. 2 words. Nigalya, and then Ponya. Okay, so Medicine Heart Oracle, it says, no matter how great the odds may seem, difficulties will be positively transformed. That which appears to be declining will yield new possibilities. A gentle approach will conserve your energy and attract all necessary resources. You have considerable resilience, and there is a restorative, replenishing wisdom at play in your life, reversing a negative trend and guiding you into a more abundant, restful, and supported reality. Wow, that was beautiful. I mean, it comes down to, again, nurturance and being able to provide that through keeping your balance, being at peace, and also over here, this talk about reversing a negative trend and guiding you into a more abundant, restful, and supported reality. So remember, our thoughts create our reality, and it's not about shaming people for having negative beliefs. It's not about toxic positivity. It's about believing in the possibility of what you truly deserve. And you have to work on that sometimes. People have to work on that. And that's a way you can nurture yourself, right? I don't believe I'm going to pull another card, because I think we're around the 1 hour mark of this video, and I'd like to keep this one shorter than my tarot quests tend to go, okay? So I thank you, everyone who has enjoyed the oracle reading. If you don't want to check out the shop updates, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next tarot quest. I will also link, yet again, the whole long form version of these astro highlights for July at the end of this video for those of you that want quick access to it. Alright, thank you.